What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Gat Talks. Today we are going to be comparing two pretty different but kind of similar smartwatches. Now, I will get to what I mean by that in just a second. So, just for a quick introduction, we have the KW99 Kingwear smartwatch on the left, which is an Android smartwatch that costs about $100 depending on the website and seller that you choose to get it from, but it's going to be in the $100 range. On the right, we have the L5 fitness tracker smartwatch, which goes from anywhere between 30 something to 40 something dollars depending on the website and seller that you choose to get it from. Before we begin today, if you guys have not yet already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I will be coming out with new weekly videos on the latest gadgets, smartwatches, and electronics. And if you guys do want to purchase these watches after this video, you guys can use my affiliate link below, which will take you to eBay and trusted sellers, and I will earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Now let's begin. We're going to go through the L5 smartwatch first because it's the cheaper watch. We're going to see what it has to offer before you move on to consider thinking about getting something more expensive. This is the L5 smartwatch. It's a very basic smartwatch, but it's got a very nice execution to it. What I mean by that is, even though this watch only comes with basic functions, it doesn't come with all the fancy Android functions like just downloading a bunch of different apps from the Google Play Store. This watch is really limited to only telling time and your fitness data. So what I mean by that is, this is not going to come with a bunch of different watch faces, but it's going to come with, it looks like 4 here. So you don't really have that much to play around with, but for what is given, it does come up with quite a bit of quality to each watch face, which I do like very much. I've seen other smartwatches in about the same price range, and it just doesn't come with a bunch of stuff and that's really quality like this watch. Now let's go through some of the basic functions of this watch. This watch comes with a step tracker, sport mode, so you can track your steps and calories within different sports, a heart rate indicator, sleep indicator. This is in Chinese right now, so I kind of understand it, but if you do get this watch and Chinese is not your language, you definitely want to switch through the languages. Your sleep monitor, this is your stopwatch, your music controller, and other functions, which I will probably not likely to use because when I get a fitness tracker smartwatch, I really just wanted to tell my heart rate monitor or your blood pressure monitor. Now, this watch does not come with a blood pressure monitor, which I am kind of disappointed because I've seen other watches of this price range that does come with one. But this watch does come with a pretty nice look to it. It's got, a really nice silicone band. On the watch case, it does look kind of carbon fiber, a little bit of detail. It also comes with a flashlight too, if you can see. A very small flashlight, but it's nice to have at times. And let's put this on and see how it really looks. Okay, so it's a very nice looking watch. It does have gesture control, so that's a plus. You do not have to press buttons every time you want to tell time. You just have to wave your wrist. There you go. Now we can go through the heart rate monitor like we usually do, because it's one of the nice functions that I like to just play around with. Oh no, that's the power button. Okay, so let's try to use the heart rate monitor right here. You want to long press this option once you're on it. I expect myself to be somewhere in the high 60s, low 70s BPM, because I'm sitting down. Oh no, it went away. Okay, so somewhere in that range, within my expectations. So that's nice to know that you can kind of count on the reading that you're getting from this watch. Now we're going to go through the KW99 Smartwatch. This smartwatch is a fancier smartwatch, as you can tell. It's got a leather band. I kind of have a love and hate relationship with leather bands because they look nice, when they're not wet. And, after you get them wet for quite some time, by accident, of course, even if you're washing your hands at the sink, it could really damage your leather band. So I've had some leather band smartwatches with the band just destroyed after, just wearing it every day. But sometimes you wash your hands and you're not careful, and it splashes the leather band here. But this watch has a very nice exterior. It's got the black case. This watch comes in two variety of colors, the black case and the silver case. This watch comes with quite a bit of watch faces as well, because this is an Android watch, and you can always download more watch faces, as it looks like here. So as you can tell, it comes with quite a bit of functions, which is what you're really paying for. And it's gonna come with a bunch of other options, like an Android system. It's gonna have your health function. You can read your heart rate. You can message on here. You can music control. Your camera. You can browse. So another thing with this watch is you could use a SIM card. You could buy a SIM card, and you could be able to, so you can actually operate this watch independently without having to connect to your phone or Wi-Fi. So the SIM card will give you data. If you don't want to buy a SIM card, which is fine too, you can still operate most of the basic functions, but you just have to connect to Wi-Fi to actually browse through some of the stuff here to get online, which is fine with me. I'm not going to get a SIM card for this because, I have my phone with me all the time, so why even bother to actually browse through this little, very small screen? So I'm not going to bother with the SIM card. I'm just going to connect to Wi-Fi if that's even necessary. So that's really what you're paying for. You're paying for a lot of options on this watch, and that you won't get on a watch like this, which is under $50. So that's what you're really paying for with the extra $50. So like I said, $100 under $50. Do I think it's worth it? I think it's worth it if you actually do use the functions quite often. I don't. And with that said, both these watches look really nice. Of course, this one's got a little bit more of a distinction because it's got the leather band, it's got the nice case. But, from a $50 difference standpoint, I would choose this one over this just because I wear it more for the looks. I don't use the functions. These watches look very similar and they look nice. And I'm not sure if paying an extra $50 for just a little bit more premium look is going to be worth it for me. So I'm going to end up going with this one, the L5 smartwatch. So thank you very much for watching today. And if you guys have any questions, or if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys next time.